I'm joined today by Kunal Gupta. He's the co-founder and CEO of EMotorad. This is an e-bicycle company. Now, why Kunal is talking to us today is that he's about to announce the launch of the world's largest e-cycle factory right here in India. Kunal, welcome to the show. Tell us a bit more about this ambitious project that you've embarked on.
Thanks, Rishabh. Thank you for having us here. Uh, we are building the world's largest electric bicycle factory in 4 phases, something that the Asia and the world hasn't seen till now. We are getting into the core manufacturing of powertrain, which includes battery, motor, charger, display here in Pune. The factory is going to be spread across 1 million square feet, out of which we are commencing the first phase this August. The construction is already going on, and we'll be soon launching the first phase of production, which starts on August 15th, our Independence Day.
Right, excellent, Kunal. Last we spoke, that was about a year ago. You'd said that you'd be tripling your bike production to about 3,600 bikes per month. And you'll be including other automation processes to bring that to about 15,000 a month. But for this one, you're stating that the production could go up to about 5 lakh units per year. Where do you see that jump coming in from? What's the sort of demand that you're forecasting?
Yeah, surprisingly, the domestic market has been booming and has played really, really well for us. So we see a 4x demand coming from only the domestic market. Apart from that, I think the world is open for us. As it is, we supply to 18 plus countries, export to 18 plus countries today, and we aim to export it to 72 plus countries over the period of 4 years. So that is where we are intending to cater the whole demand. There's a lot of demand in the market. I think there's a supply gap that we're trying to fill with this factory.
Excellent, Kunal. Would you also be white labeling products coming out of this factory, or will it all be under the EMotorad brand?
So primarily the motive of building this factory is to cater first of the captive demand, which we have already generated. Secondly, if there is certain space, we'll be focusing on white labeling to the markets that we do not cater to. So for example, in a country there EMotorad is not present as a brand, we are open to do white labeling to bigger brand partners.
Excellent. Got it. Kunal, how exactly are you funding this? Because this is a very, very ambitious project, a very, very asset-heavy project that you've launched here. So where are the funds for this coming in from?
Yeah, as you are aware, around 6 months ago, we raised a significant amount of capital, around $20 million. A large chunk of that portion is going towards building this facility, building the whole R&D and technology behind the drivetrain. So that is where the funds is coming from.
Okay.
I'm sure it is just the growth story for the country. It requires a lot more to scale from India to the world.
Got it. Kunal, like you said, you already export quite a bit of this. What do you see the revenue mix as in terms of percentage international versus domestic?
So today, in the last financial year, 40% of our sales were domestic and 60% was international. Going forward, I'm sure the international business for us is going to grow at a larger scale as compared to domestic, because in India, still the category is growing and internationally the categories is very developed, right? So the demand is incoming from the international business, and I'm sure it is going to grow much more faster.
Great. Kunal, just one last question. FY23, you had posted about 130 crore in revenues. FY24 has just ended. How did that fare for you? And if you have any projections for FY25 for us?
Yeah. So for the domestic business grew 370% for us. So we've grown from FY23 to 24 in terms of domestic business from 13 crores to 48 crores. As a overall business, we've grown to 150 crores. We are forecasting to do 300 plus crores in the coming financial year, which is FY25. I believe 40% of that coming from the domestic market and 60% from international.
Oh, excellent. And for this Pune Giga factory, when will that factor into your earnings? Is that FY25 or FY26?
It is going to factor in FY25 only. We start the production this September. So I'm sure all the sweetness of the factory and the technological enhancements will start kicking in by the third quarter of this year.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much, Kunal, for sharing that with our viewers.
Thank you. Thanks, Rishabh.